Hey guys, in this video I'm going to go through some essential autism gifts that I think you are going to definitely need. Guys, what's going on? Welcome back to TheAspieWorld. My name is Dan and I have autism and ADHD. I make weekly videos all about this stuff, so if you want to come with me on this journey, help improve the lives of people with the spectrum, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below so you can get notified by clicking the notification bell when I upload a video. So, gifts are a huge thing. When it comes to like people wanting to buy gifts for people on the autism spectrum, wanting to buy gifts for people who may have ADHD, it's all a thing, right? And so I put together a lovely list of 7 items which I think are just perfect for like, gift ideas that are going to get you thinking, stimulating. If anything I recommend that I can find a specific item for, I will have linked it down below, so make sure to check the description of this video. But also, if you want my free Autism Life Hacks PDF book, completely free, make sure to go to autismhacks.net or click the link down below. The link's there as well. So guys, in terms of the first thing I want to talk about is sensory toys and tools. So sensory toys and tools are kind of like gadgets and gizmos that are like fidget spinners, fidget boards, anything fidget related. These things are like sensory seeking types of ideas or gifts. Now, this also comes under the umbrella of like tube bubble lights and kind of like strip lights and lights like this one in the background. Anything that's sensory seeking, it even could be slime or putty. Those type of toys are textures and colors and movement based, which are really, really helpful for sensory seeking, dopamine hungry autistic individuals. So if you're thinking about a gift, anything sensory related is awesome. Now here in the UK, there's a toy manufacturer called Smiths, or a toy warehouse called Smiths or Smites. Now they actually have a whole fidget toy section. So if you are in the UK or Ireland, you can go to Smites or Smiths toys and actually look in their fidget toy section. Super awesome. Highly recommend it. I'm going to leave a link down below to my best fidget kind of toys, the ones that I think are the best. There's quite a few independent ones on the internet I think are amazing. So yeah, just check out the links. Number 2 is visual aids. Now, visual aids are for communicative issues, right? So people on the autism spectrum need help with everything from daily life organization to going to bed to getting dressed and all those things. I would highly recommend using, as a gift, using things like visual aids. Now this could be things like visual timers, communication tools. It could even be a poster, like a schedule chart or a picture grid. You can get a lot of these off Etsy as well, which is pretty amazing. Or you can go on like Pinterest, find one, download it, and print it off yourself, laminate it, and you can make a whole gift yourself. I'm going to leave a link to Etsy for some of the stores I think are pretty cool. But this is the kind of gift which is not only awesome, but it's like super practical. Like it's really fun because you know that the person's taking interest, in you. If you're a gift receiver and someone gives you a gift that's going to help you in ways that you didn't expect, then that's cool. They're thinking about you in all the right ways. Okay, so before we get any further, I just want to say thank you to today's video sponsor, Brillia. Now, Brillia is a non-prescription homeopathic medication I use specifically for ADHD, but you can use it mainly for things like anxiety and stress and reduced feelings of restlessness, irritability, and impulsivity, which is also a really good bonus. Now, the cool thing is that this actually helps increase focus and concentration, which I think is awesome, and it's completely like there's no nasties in it. This is not addictive. It's super, super natural, right? So you can get your hands on this from the link in the description down below, and I will give you a discount, which you can use the code ASPIE15 to get 15% off your first purchase. If you are thinking about taking Brillia, consult with your doctor first, just to make sure that everything's kosher. Okay guys, let's get on with the video. Okay, so number 4 is adaptive clothing. Now what I mean by this, autistic individuals have sensory processing disorder, typically comorbidly co-occurring with the diagnosis of autism, which means not all clothing is made equally. So there'll be like seams and tags and stuff that's really going to annoy autistic people. You can get sensory adaptive clothing that are kind of like seamless socks. You can get, no tag t-shirts, really comfy trousers. There's a bunch of different ones. And I actually have worked with a bunch of different brands. What I'm going to do is link down the top 3 that I've worked with. Sensory socks. There's a new one that's just come out that I did on my Instagram. So if you haven't already followed me on Instagram, highly recommend checking me out on Instagram right now. I upload videos every single day on Instagram and Instagram stories. And there's a couple of others I worked with in the past. So definitely check out adaptive clothing. Really good, super helpful, and very practical again. Okay, so number 5 is therapy or education apps. If I didn't have an iPad or an iPhone, my life would be a whole lot different. Actually, it would be much more complex and I would hardly get anything done. But with the use of certain apps, I'm able to expand my relationship with schedules, because the apps will remind me, the apps will keep me on track of how much medication I've taken, how much water I've intaken, you know, all of these things. There's a bunch of different apps out there, some amazing ones. And not only that, there's communication apps like Proto to Go, which is an amazing app that you can use. It puts together visual stories of little kind of like graphics, and then you press them and it speaks for you. So say somebody is a non-speaking autistic person, then you could use this gift to really just change their whole life. So I'm going to leave a link to some of the apps and recommendations that I have down below as well, so you can definitely check those out. But it's a great gift idea, and you can always gift apps. So if you're an iPhone user or an Android user, you can go to the store, the app store, go in it and say gift this. As long as you got the person's email address that you're going to send it to, you can gift them the app, and then you pay for it and they receive it. It's a great digital awesome gift, especially if you're long distance. Number 6 is art and creativity kits. Now, autistic individuals love different types of hands-on play, kinesthetic learning, which is like using paint to make, like, you know, hand paint drawings or pencils and coloring things, and even coloring is therapeutic in itself. So always think about creativity and art kits. These things are going to be awesome for autistic individuals, but make sure the person you're getting these for is okay with paint, or is okay with getting their hands dirty, or is okay with felt tip pens, or you've got to make sure that the needs of the person is met also when you're doing these gifts. But this is just an idea. I'll link down below some of the ones I think are very creative. There's an amazing company called Lucky Kid from the United States, and they do a lot of this kind of creativity type of stuff, but for autistic individuals. So I'll link you to those as well. And number 7 is a no-brainer. Everybody in the autism spectrum will have a topic of special interest, right? So that they're obsessed with, that they just want to talk about all the time. Yeah, I know, mums and dads watching this video, you get what I'm saying, right? But in this specifically, if you know what your kid is into, or you know what your loved one or your friend or cousin or whatever, whoever it is on the spectrum you're buying for, if you know that they're really into cats, they're really into, like, I don't know, snakes or something, or animals or whatever, get them something to do with their specific special interest. It will always pay off in dividends. It's something that they will treasure forever. And you might think, oh, you know, they may have this already and blah, blah, blah. Dude, I can never have more Fight Club stuff. Like, I have Fight Club stuff like all over my office right now. I'm obsessed with Fight Club. And if anybody bought me duplicates, I'd be like, well, thank goodness I got a duplicate, because now if one breaks, I got a backup. Guys, smash that like button if this is helpful, and share this video if you think it's going to change somebody's life and help with gift giving ideas. Love you always. Peace out. See you in the next one, guys.